Hello guys, Vengeancer here, and yeah, yesterday was maintenance. It's been a rough day, or just an eventful day. They put the summer season in, season coelacanths are back. You can fish them on normal servers, which is good because I need more stacks. So I'm gonna be fishing non-stop when I'm not around. Of course, we're still getting the enhancement material stuff. A lot of login things, but what I really want to talk about is the summer season, the season character that I have already completed in a day. Managed to catch a guy in the guild. He was power leveling some people, so I was like, hey, jump in and get mine done. Also, if I seem a little bit all over the place, I've been off caffeine for 3 days now. Um, Trying to rid my body of every substance that is foreign, so that I can get back to baseline and hope that I can solve most of my medical issues or health issues, whatever. Going back, cutting all the stuff out of my diet that doesn't need to be in there, so that I can get back to, like I said, baseline and start lifting again and be healthy. But I haven't done anything with this season character other than finish the season pass. It's done. And I want to kind of go over how I did that. So create the season character. Skip the tutorial so I don't have to go all the way to the Valencia Desert. And then start in Balanos. Don't start in Mountain of Eternal Winter. Start in Balanos if you have somebody to power level you. Play through the first few levels until you get to Velia. And then when you get to Velia, of course they're giving out horses this season. But when you get to the point where you're in Velia, it will take you to the Alchemist over here. If I can not run into things. It takes you over here to the Alchemist right here, Aliston. And you need to choose the Simplified. If you've already done everything before, there's no point in redoing it. Choose Simplified. It'll tell you to go talk to Fugar. And then you'll get a bunch of Fugar chapters that you have to complete, which are basically just quests to level up. Go get power level to 59. If you haven't done the 101 quest, this one, the Avenger that does it all on another character or another season, then you need 60. Otherwise, just go to 59. I got very close to 60. I can finish that off whenever. 8% isn't very much to get, 8.2. But that's how you do it, and you go all the way to 59. Of course, there's a few other things for the season that you got to do, like kill a Rift boss. Most of this stuff, if you've been playing for a long time, you've already done. You got to play a game of Yar against Igor Bartali, and then you got to do the Awakening quest on that, and that is pretty well it. Other than enhancing. You want to consume 1,000 Agris. I went and I gathered on my main character and it counted. But in terms of enhancing, you get Nehru gear from doing the Fugar quest. You want to spam that until it's pen. And then you can convert it to Pry Tuvala, so you don't have to go through the lower levels of Tuvala. And then to go from Pry to Tet. Pen, if this isn't your main character and you're not actually using it, there's no point in going past Tet unless you just like the character and want the best gear you can get. Of course, I went to Pen with the Awakening weapon on this Dark Knight. Yes, I created a Dark Knight because I am out of male characters to make, so I made a Dark Knight. And Dark Knight Awakening is actually pretty cool. It's very strange to me, though, that some of... I just don't know the class well enough. I feel like the swords... I don't understand it. So, like, it has a sword there. It has a sword there. It has a sword there. And then it has 2 swords. So, am I just missing something? I don't freaking know. But it was fun to play. But to get the Dvala from Pry on up to Tet, this is the ore that you use to repair it. You want to use the other stones. They're called refined magical black stones. So, you want to spam from Pry to Duo. Don't really need fail stacks, just spam it until it goes. Use refined magical black stones from Duo to Try. Your cat getting some wires that shouldn't be getting. Use the refined magical black stones from Duo to Try, and then I was using 30 stacks and 40 stacks to go from Try to Tet. They give you tons of them. I saved as many of the high ones as I could, so I was using 30 stacks and just spamming until it went. I got more than enough stones between doing the 500 kill quest for the season pass and all of the Fugar quests and stuff like that. And just from the season pass, I got plenty of stones. And then you get 1 stone that'll make your weapon go from Tet to Pen. So I chose the Awakening one. So I have 199 AP, 290 DP. Fair enough. But you just keep spamming the Try to Tet. I didn't use Crons. If it fails and goes back down to Duo, you use Refined Magical Blackstones to go back up to Try. And you just keep doing that all the way around. I had more than enough. By the time everything was said and done to get everything to Tet. And of course, you get a pen accessory for going to 59. I think if you get to 60, you probably get a pen earring. I can't remember. You have to make a Duo necklace for the season pass, and then if you want accessories, just trade ore for them and then create them. You do get a stone to go from a Tet to a pen accessory. I'm not going to worry about it because this character I'll probably never touch again other than using it for storage. But it is done. And I got a lot of stuff. 80 of these seals I need to go trade in. And then, of course, these things. You can do a daily gift quest or whatever it is. And they give you a tier 8 horse with skills. Oh, of course I hit it. But 3 of the skills that it has are already 100%. Of course, it learned drift, but Instant Excel, S Instant Excel, and S Sideways are already 100% and come on the horse, which is nice. In terms of quest, we've got the Merchant's Guild training. What is this? So you can get Mount XP and Courser training boxes. And you can choose one of those. I'm not going to partake of that quest. This one, however, I will because I like the training boxes and the 20 stacks. All you got to do is just talk to him and hand it over. Season special gift, of course, I missed out on a few seasons. I didn't do a few last year, and then I missed out on a couple that I didn't do the year before. So there's 4 seasons that I skipped out on. They were just 100 stacks. I can always go back. I went and did all the early ones, you can see, previous ones. But season doesn't take very long if you have somebody to power level you. I need to transfer all this stuff over. But the good news is I got a bunch of 50, 60, 70, and 80 stacks. So I got a ton of Try stacks again. Fantastic. Several of the lower stacks as well. And a bunch of other stuff to help out the wizard. Now, the other thing that I have to say about that is that the coelacanths are back, so I can fish and stack as many 30 or 40 stacks as I want. That's a good thing. But let's open this since I'm recording and get 30 crons. That's 10 mil. High quality food boxes. I need to just spend it over some time clearing out my inventory. This is always the bad thing about seasoned characters. $25 memories. So there is two things that I want to touch on. They have added in for your family inventory. They've added in a nice little worker feed feature that if you put it won't show now because I don't have anything, but if you put food in your family inventory, you can feed your workers automatically. You can set it to automatically go. So that's cool if you have the family weight for that. And then there's also, you can grab stuff using your maids from your other characters' inventories. So it's easier to transfer stuff over if you have a ton of maids. So that's pretty cool. I may grind this character up the other 8%. I haven't decided yet. But I know that I'm going to be doing a lot of memory fragment gathering because I need to
use the storage?
do that for Black Star enhancing. But I sell all these drafts, all these meals, everything that I can. And let's go back to storage. Velia, let's dump everything that I can here. This can stay. This needs to be NPC'd. All that stuff does. Velia. Currency exchange. Dump those. But this is just stuff that I need to do. This season you didn't have to do a Rift's Echo. They changed it. It was actually very easy compared to last season. It was just a Rift boss and then the standard Awakening quest and a game of Yar and then 1,000 Agris. All the rest of the stuff if you've done a previous season or you've done all. If you did last season, if you did the spring season, then you pretty much had all this automatically completed. So you just had to level up to 58, 59 and do those other few things. Not a big deal, but so I will sort that out off cam. Let me jump back on the wizard and I'll show you the little family inventory thing. Just to give you a little update on what I've been doing. And they've also added in a 400 LT. They're probably going to get my money, but 400 more weight. I just don't know if I can pass it up. That's how they get you. They add in these exclusive items, so. I also have a couple of silver items in here. Nothing too big, but 531 silver, you might as well grab it. Function weight. So yeah, they added in a 400 weight, plus there's a bunch of families. I bought all the regular weights. That's where all of my, the money that I spent went. And then these shows sold out because they contain the weight. They're just a weight pack that I already own all the weights, so they sold out. I bought the tent and I bought most of the weight. So that's where all my money that I spent in BDO has went to. I never bought any family weight. I don't really do much with that. Most of the things for the family weight that I do, they most of the things that I do put in the family weight don't weigh anything. I put like scrolls in there and energy potions, event items, but the regular weight, that is calling my name, so that's probably going to cost me. It's available for another month, so I have a little bit of time to think about it. But anyway, the family inventory. If you put your worker food in there, you can turn it on. It'll auto-use it, and as long as there's food in there. I haven't been doing it because I don't have the family weight that I need to support that right now. Mine's mostly full up with these energy potions that I have flapping around in there, and then a couple of other things. But most of these scrolls, they don't weigh anything. They don't have a weight to them. So I just don't worry about the weight or the inventory slots. Because they're 800 pearls for 4 expansion. I don't know how far you can unlock, but not worth it to me. Trying to think what else. They're going to be doing some other worker changes over the next few weeks. They put in the patch notes. But nothing too exciting. A lot of good events if you're doing enhancing or horse training. But this season is focused around horse training, so I would do that if you have horses that need to be trained. And plus, they pretty much hand you a courser if you're interested in that. But me, I'm not. I'm very interested in stockpiling fish for fail stacks, so I'm going to be turning all of these in for the weekly quests, and then the one per family quest I don't really need. I need the 60 stack, but I don't need the other 2, so I probably won't waste my time with that. The 3 quests per family, I don't really care about the Dreamy Crystal of Balance. I might turn those in if I have enough fish, but the weekly ones are good. Massive Pure Magics, Magical Shard, Jonah Fragments, Advice of Volks, 40s, Combat Scrolls, and then the Enhancement Help Kits, and the Courser Training Boxes. Those I'm definitely going to go for weekly, and then the rest of them I am going to trade 1 fish for 5 time-filled Blackstones, and I'm going to put all my time-filled Blackstones together, and then I'll take those time-filled Blackstones and trade them for the 30 stacks. Where are they at? Here. So you can trade 150 of these in for a 30 stack, and you get 5 of those per fish, so you need 30 fish will get you a 30 stack. And then if you want a 40 stack, it's going to be 500 of them. It's not worth it. Go for the 30s. You could probably go for the 20s and then use Rebloth to get it all the way to 40, but it's going to cost you more stones, so I just go for the 30s and use those. I'm trying to stockpile several hundred of those 30 stacks for the Pen Blackstar Enhancing, and then the other stacks from Season are going to help me out because I'm out of tri-stacks. And then I got 1840 stacks here, not too bad. Still got quite a bit in the 30s, so I'm good on Pride of Duo stacks, but the Tri and Tet stacks are few and far between. But it's okay because I can use the 80 stack for pushing to up to a Tet stack, and then I can use all the 50s and 60s I got, so I actually have enough to do an enhanced session. Plus, on the exchange, there's a 140 stack, so that gives me another Tet stack, so that's good. I may, if I get to the end of my rope here, and I'm out of Tet stacks, and I don't actually get the pen, we're close to average attempts at this point because we've already done 5 pen attempts, and I've got 3, 5, 7, 8. That's going to be 9, 10. So we're getting very close. I got like 15, 16 Tet stacks total. And 18 is the average amount of attempts you get for Pen Blackstar. So we hit average on that. I may start crawning and just get my Tet and just start crawning things instead of using all the fail stacks and raw tabbing. I've made almost all of the 200 and something stacks that I'm going to need for later on. Like I said, if this 260 stack, if it ends up being a 314, I will, if I fail pen enough times for it to be a 314, I will turn that into a pen accessory, Deboraka, necklace, whatever you call it, stack, and save it. And use one of these backups, probably this 240. And then if I'm out of Tet stacks at that point, then I'll just cron it. I'll just start buying costumes and cron it. And then I know we'll get J hammers at some point, so I'll have enough of a pen stack. I should be able to use that on the awakening. So really the offhand is, and I may end up crawling that one too. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm definitely going to be buying up all of the scroll written in ancient language and dumping all the rest of this stuff and running those. That way I get more for my money on memory fragments. But if I end up crawling, I'll need the silver for costumes. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but it's becoming a point of, if I run out of stacks, I'm not going to sit and build 100 stacks, so I'll just end up crawling pen attempts until I get it. So that's all I got. Kind of a little update. I did season. Building up for the next Black Star enhancing session. I've been doing a little bit of cooking and other things, but they are reworking a lot of stuff and getting us ready for Land of Morning Light, so I need to be quick about pushing my gear, because the fact I'm still using 2 Kaposhi accessories, embarrassing, but it is what it is. We'll get there. Lots of cool events going on. Take advantage of them and enjoy the fishing and the horse training. I know I am. Also, I don't think anything changed on the life skills. Gear 19 cooking rankings. I'm still ranked on everything, so people might just be playing other characters. I don't know, but that's what I got. Good old seasoned character. So thanks for watching, and as always, until next time.